Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this, wherever you are. I am Deborah Roth from Spirited Living and coming to you, brought to you by the Wellness Universe. If you are watching this there, you know what an amazing platform it is for all things mind, body, spirit, wellness related. And if you're not watching it there, be sure to check out their website at thewellnessuniverse.com. And you will find just an array of wonderful classes and resources and practitioners for anything that you would want to do for your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health. So what I've been doing with them for the last, since January, I've been with them for about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, and I've been doing these spiritual energy themes each month, which really tap into the astrological, the cosmic energy that's flowing around us right now. And I do that by looking at what zodiac sign the sun is in. So for instance, last month we were looking at Cancer as we created supportive environments. And that was because Cancer, the sun had moved into Cancer, and that's the energy we were working with. This month we're looking at Leo because the sun moved into the sign of Leo on July 22nd. It will remain there until August 22nd. So we're about halfway through right now at the point that you're starting to watch this at the beginning of August. So I'm going to give you just some ideas of how you can work with it and play with it to enhance your personal lives, your relationships, but also your work life and whatever's going on in that arena. And maybe, I always think I'm going to have time to do a quick little meditation at the end, and then there's just always so much wonderful information to pass on to you that sometimes we run out of time to do that, but you can certainly do that on your own with all the goodies suggestions that I'm going to give you today. So this Leo energy, Leo is a fire sign like Sagittarius and Aries. And so generally fire signs are about passion and spirit and kind of full steam ahead. It's a masculine in the energetic sense of the word. It's active, it's getting things done. And Leo itself is ruled by the lion or the lioness if you're female, identify as female. And it's all about confidence and optimism and being playfulness. Our theme this month is remembering to play, remembering to tap into our inner child. And in fact, that's the theme for my new moon circle in Leo, which is coming up on whatever it is, July 8th, I think it is, August 8th, is playing with our inner child. So I want you to really think about where in your life you need that energy. Where do you need childlike creativity and playfulness? And at the same time, Leo is very much about, because if you think about the Leo being the king, who's the king of the jungle or the queen of the jungle, it's also about being kind of regal and not being afraid to talk about what you love about yourself and what you're proud of, kind of bragging on yourself a little bit. Leo energy is a great time to do that. So those are some of the things that you can play with and really think of it as being this just very warm, high energy, optimistic time. Kind of nice that it happens in the middle of summer when we're feeling kind of expansive and energetic anyway. Well, except if it gets too hot, then we just want to stay inside in the air conditioning. So I invite you then to really think about the ways that you can tap into your regal self, tap into your inner child, tap into your creativity, your playfulness. And I'll suggest, so looking at your personal life, looking at what you do at home with your family, with your intimate relationships, with those you love, I would suggest that you play with them. I mean, that seems pretty obvious. If that means going to the playground, which is something that you normally wouldn't do, don't just take your kids there and sit on the bench and talk to everybody. We're talking about getting on the swings yourself, or getting on the seesaw with them, or the merry-go-round, whatever it is. Really allowing your own inner child to come through. And If you've done that lately, you know how incredibly healing and life-sustaining that can be. Bringing in the other creative piece of Leo and this Leo lion energy, and tapping into the queenly or kingly, king, queen of the jungle aspect of it. Do some magical arts and crafts, and playful thing to do to begin with, but make crowns for yourselves, either flower crowns. Here's one that someone, actually I've got 2 crowns here. So we make crowns a lot in my Leo New Moon Circle because it's often about either our queen selves or just making things and having fun. And each one of these ribbons on here represents a way that I want to celebrate myself. This is, or you can do a flower crown. Maybe I'll just keep that on right now. If you're really creative, try making a flower crown. Or another kind of crown is a paper. Well, this is actually kind of sticky stuff. I made this with one of my nieces. I've made paper plate crowns with my granddaughter. And on the inside, you can write the things that you are most proud of. And literally, can't really do that with a flower crown, but with a paper crown or a paper plate crown, it's a way to really, really own, to really live in the best of who you are. The celebration of ego in the most positive way. The trick with Leo is that you need to be careful because it's the most prideful sign, it's the most prideful energy in the zodiac, not to move towards arrogance, but keep it in that playful place. So the other thing that you can do, and if you got one of those outdoor fire pits, or I don't know, even a grill that has flames in it, another way to do that would be to write down on little pieces of paper, little tissue paper, burns very easily, all the things that get in the way of you being your best self, that get in the way of being your confident royal self. Write them down on little pieces of paper, throw them into that fire pit, it might be a little warm for a fire this time of year if you have a fireplace, but even an outdoor grill or even just a fireproof bowl in your bathtub to really capture that fiery energy of Leo. And then, after you've gotten rid of the obstacles to stepping into your full confident self, then maybe do this crown thing where you're writing inside all of the qualities that you want to embrace. You can do that with kids, you can do it on your own, you can do it with friends, you can do it in your own new moon celebration on August 8th. However you want to really bring that energy, that prideful in the positive sense of the word, energy into your being, into your life this month. Now you can transfer some of those ideas in, maybe a more grounded way, but still, you can still be playful at work. You can transfer some of these ideas professionally as well. So when, think about and journal about what are the things that you're most proud of? What accomplishments, what projects, what things have you created in your work? Whether you work for yourself, whether you work, with a team, whatever it looks like. What do you appreciate about the gifts that you bring to the work that you do? And what are your specific skills, your areas of expertise, those things that you kind of put on a resume or a CV that you already have? And then what are the ones that you want to step into, that you want to feel more confident in embodying for yourself? And journal about it. Do something tangible so that that energy comes back to you. And if you do work with a team, if you do work with any group of people, either your team that supports you in your own business or a team, in your organization, do a team retreat. I always I suggested that last month too for different ideas, and try some of these same things. Do what is it that you appreciate about each other? What are the things that you can declare that you want to create in a project coming up? One of the really cool ways to do that's very creative, let me find my picture that I printed out, is through mind mapping. And you can see the colors in that. And this is actually, it's funny, it's actually, this mind map is actually mind mapping a book by Tony Buzan, who's the guy who kind of popularized mind maps. This is mind maps for business. And you can really go to town with that, with all kinds of different colors, with pictures and drawings. It's kind of a creative, colorful way to do an outline if you're planning some big event or a project or something coming up professionally. Mind mapping is a great way to do that. So let's just take a moment, close our eyes, and just kind of let trickle in. I sort of did a fire hose way of sending ideas to you. Just take a minute and reflect on some of the things I've put out there and how it is that you might implement some of them. What resonates with you? What are some of the ways that you can embrace your inner child, that you can declare what you're proud of, that you can be more playful and creative this month? Have fun with it all. That's the key for this energy. Have fun, be playful, and I will see you here next month when we honor the Virgo energy and creating a really strong practice of self-care, extreme self-care for ourselves. Thank you for being with me. Have a wonderful month, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.